Hi everybody, Mike from RMT Family here. Today is the day we are driving back from Seattle to home in our brand new 2020 Chevy Bolt EV. We did spend an extra day in Seattle and did some sightseeing, visiting the Japanese garden. They have a really cool pond with fish in it, and those fish, they swim right up to you. You can even touch them. So definitely a place to visit if you're in Seattle. We'll also have a video coming up on the Japanese garden since we were there. That said, if you haven't done so yet, please subscribe to our channel. Click the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the future videos. Well, now to the drive home. So Chevy does not have a charging network available like Tesla, and you pretty much are on your own finding chargers. I use an app called PlugShare. It's a free app. I don't know if there's a version you have to pay for or not. I just use whatever's free. Works pretty good. It's got a simple trip planner that works very well. You can look at all the stations that you can charge at, and there's actual pictures there. It's pretty cool. There's descriptions from other people that've been there. So that's what I use to find chargers. And on this trip, I looked up 5 chargers, which is definitely plenty for a 500-mile trip, since the Bolt is rated at 259 miles range according to EPA. That said, EPA drives between 45 and 55 miles an hour during their testing, and we'll be driving on the interstate around 75 miles an hour. Also, there's 4 of us in this car. There's 3 adults and 1 kid and luggage in here, so we definitely use a little more energy, and we won't make the 259. But we don't know how far we actually can get. We don't know how efficient this will be at all. We also have to get over a couple mountain passes on the way home. So not knowing the car, I was on the safe side looking up 5 possible charging stations. And these are all DC fast chargers. There's also an additional level 2 charger that we could stop at in case it's really needed. So we already skipped the first possible charging stop. We made it easily past it, and we are on our way to Ellensburg, Washington for our first charging session at a Electrify America DC fast charger. And I hope this will be a good session, since a lot of times these Electrify America chargers have some issues and are not functioning super good, and this will be our first time at a Electrify America charger, so we'll see how that goes. Here we go. Alright, we made it to Ellensburg, to the Electrify America charger. We still got 52 miles left. It says here a minimum of 42, maximum of 61. And so we're gonna see if we can get charged up here at this Electrify America station. All right, this is our first time at a Electrify America. It says plug in first. So let's open this up, flip this down. They're both the same here, it looks like. Whoa, this is a pretty stiff cable to plug in. Holy moly, man, this is a pretty tough to plug in. Okay, now it says it's connecting to the vehicle. Charging us 43 cents per kilowatt hour. Session fee is 0. Pay by credit card. That's what we want to do. So it says down here, slide your card. Still says to slide the card. Use chip reader. Oh, okay. Where's the chip reader? There. Now we go. Processing. Payment declined. What? Retry here. Okay, let's do this again. Processing payment. Okay. This is weird. Okay, decline twice. Let's try another card. So it asked me to unplug and start over again. Let's see what it does this time. Okay. Let's try this again here. Where the heck is it? There. Payment declined. That is weird. Let's retry. Let's slide. It says use chip reader. Temper. Okay, this don't work, so we'll have to call and figure this out with Electrify America. This is not reading the card right. Alright, I had to switch to another charger. It authorized right away and went on. And so hopefully we'll be charged up here and not too long, and we'll continue our road trip. Okay, so we got a stated charge of 24%. We're gonna be paying 43 cents a kilowatt hour. Charging time now has been 2 minutes. Energy received right now is 1 kilowatt. It says 55 minutes left to get to 80%. So we're going at 53 kilowatts, I believe, here. Okay, we can confirm here in the car. We're charging at 53 kilowatts right now. And the CCS over here is rated at up to 150. So it's limited by the car to 53 kilowatts now, 52. It's going up and down right there. So our session will be going 50 minutes to get up to 80%. All right, so we made it to 100%. Cost us $21.93, 51 kilowatt hours, 91 minutes. So let's get out of here. Okay, we arrived at the Spokane fast charger from Electrify America. We were up to 100% when we left, and we got 51 miles left over average, minimum 41, max 60. The max was at 261, I believe, when we left. So we got here real easy. We went just a couple miles above the speed limit, had to get AC going, so no problem to make this drive so far. Well, let's hope this charger here will work, unlike the one that we had before, that we had to switch to another one because the card reader just didn't work right. So we'll try this one and let it charge up while we go look around here. Maybe go into Walmart. Burger King is around here, lots of stores around here, so we'll go do a little window shopping. But first, let's get the charger going. Okay, we're fast charging again. 60 minutes to 80%. So we got another hour to hang around, which, well, I guess we gotta find something to do. See you later. We are at 208 miles charge. It's heading towards 90%. Here it shows, doesn't show exactly where it is on here, but it's charging up to 90, or it's going towards the 90 here. But out there on the Electrify America charger, I can actually see it's 85%. Let's go look at that display. So out here it is showing 85%. We put 46 kilowatt hours in. We've been charging for 63 minutes. And let's see, there we go. And we gotta pay $19.78. So quite expensive. But we kind of knew Electrify America is expensive, but we only have to make it home. And then we charge at home, so from there on it will be cheap. So we're getting ready to unplug. We only got another like 60 miles to go, and then we'll top off a little bit just to make it home on the safe side. So we made it a little farther than we actually planned on going. We wanted to stop just about 60 miles out from the last Electrify America charger, but we decided to keep going as the minimum miles showing were just about enough to make it home. But that was before the pass. Now that we made it over the pass, we're a bit short. So if we could reach the max of 125 miles that it is showing right now, we could make it home easily. The average 93 miles that we should be able to get, maybe we could make it, maybe not. The minimum, no. So, but anyway, we decided to pass that charger as we knew there would be another charge stop here at the 50,000 silver dollar truck stop, and actually they have real $50,000 here inside the building on the wall. Really cool site. So that just by the way. But now, so we'll plug in here. Here we'll have this thing. So this is a level 2 Clipper Creek charger that we have available here. I'm hoping it's gonna put out the max for that this car can take here, which I believe is like 6 kilowatts or something, and we'll spend about 30 to 45 minutes here, and then we'll drive the rest home. So let's get this car plugged in. charging light came on, it clicked in there, so we should be good. Let's double check in here. It shows charge cord connected and 5 to 6 kilowatts there on the right hand side, just to the left of the seatbelt warning light. There we go, we got 6 kilowatts stable now, and our green light up front here on the dash is blinking as well. Up, now we drop to 4. Well, let's shut the car off and hopefully we can get quite a bit charge here. So we're at 97 miles. It says charge complete at 12:45 a.m. Well, we don't want to charge fully, but if we can get maybe 10-20 miles in here, we're good to go again. So we'll hang out here, go see the 50,000 silver dollars hanging on the wall. So we're here at the 50,000 silver dollar truck stop, and we're right over here. It says pet parking, which is the covered parking where these cars are. Okay, and then here, this is our car, and this car sure doesn't belong there because he is blocking the second electric charger. So the pet parking is so you have shade in the summertime while you're going inside. But yeah, this other guy there is blocking the second charger, which we got lucky that at least one of them was available. Otherwise we would have had to park maybe behind this white one right here or something like that to plug in. They have another option. So back here they have an RV park, and that RV park is free. And they have NEMA 1450s back there, and it's all free. So you can also go back there if you have a charger with you with an NEMA 1450. You can go back there and plug in and charge there as well. So we've been hanging out here a little bit, not even sure how long, probably like 20 or 30 minutes. So we're up to 113 miles, and according to Google it is 79 miles to home. So let's see, we got a minimum of 92 showing, maximum of 133. So with the minimum we still should be fine. From now on it is relatively flat, as we just came down the pass that is much higher in elevation than where we live. So we should be fine and should be able to make it. So let's get this thing unplugged and get on the road. Let's go. got home, and so the color changed from green to orange or amber, whatever you want to call it. We have a minimum of 20 miles left, so we may have been able to make it without charging up at the 50,000 silver dollar truck stop there. But we live in Montana, and we live ways out in the boonies, and even on the interstate there is not full cell phone coverage and not much traffic at night either. So if we get stuck somewhere for whatever reason, it's better to be safe than sorry. But yeah, we made it back home. We already got 631 miles on this little car now. And also over here we can see there's only 3 bars left in the battery, but we made it with plenty to spare. So, and now we gotta unload from our trip, and then we'll plug it in to a regular 15 amp outlet just to see how this charges, how fast it will go, how long it will take, so that we can start experiencing and trying things out with this car to figure out how everything exactly works and how long it takes. Got her plugged in with the provided charger, so got it hooked to a 15 amp outlet. Let's go see what it says in here. Charge complete by 1:45 a.m. on Wednesday. It is Saturday. So it would take Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, so about 3.5-ish days. That is funny. All right, we're drawing 1 kilowatt, so that's about to be expected. We got 21 miles minimum, 26 average, 30 max that we can get out of what we have right now. It will take a while to get this up to where we need to be. So let's go to the energy thing here. Charging. All right. And charge level. And so we got it all the way up. We're gonna bring it somewhere around there. There's no exact number, unfortunately, showing here. So it just says the projected EV range is 151 miles. So if we put 60 on, we come back with 90. So we'll try that and we'll see. We kind of try to stay around the 50% as close as possible, which is best for these batteries, for lithium batteries. So now it also shows over here that it will be done 10:30 p.m. on Monday. So it is 9 p.m. on Saturday. So it's over 2 days, about 49 hours to fully charge on this low level. So we'll let it go for a while. So I just found out that I can actually set the amperage higher on the portable cord. It says portable cord limit. Got this over here. Not quite sure if you can see this, but it says 12 amps. And we can switch this to 8 amps. On 8 amps, we show 1 kilowatt charge. And now we'll flip this over to 12. Then you get this warning here. They want to make sure you don't burn down your house or something. So we agree. And there it is, 12 amps. and now we're showing 2 kilowatts. And now the charging time will be till 5:15 a.m. on Monday. So we're saving over 12 hours going that route. It goes quite a bit faster. So there's the safety built in. I already found out it goes automatically back to 8 amps, it seems like. So that every time that you want to increase the charge amperage to 12, you will actually have to go through this procedure, set it to 12, click OK, so they make sure you really know you may be burning down your house or something, I don't know. It's a 15 amp outlet that we're plugged into, so 12 amps is not a problem at all. I'm not sure why they do that. I guess they assume people have really bad house wiring, or they're on a circuit that has more than just the car on it, and then they would overload the circuit. But if you overload the circuit, it should trip a breaker, and that wouldn't hurt anything. You would just be without power on the car and whatever else is on that circuit breaker. So no big deal overall. So we'll let it go at 2 kilowatts. We'll check back in the morning. Good night. It is Monday morning, about 6:15. The car said it would be done charging at 5:45. And we do see a green steady light there. Indication of it being fully charged. There goes the light. Let's see what the car says. The car says fully charged, which is not really true. It's not fully charged. It's charged to the level we set it at. And we got 143 miles, which that's about where we need it to be to drive 60 miles daily. That brings us down to 80, bring it back up to about that same. Yeah, so it gives us a max of 169 and the minimum of 118. So we should be fine either way to get 60 miles under basically any circumstances. In the wintertime, using the heater, this will be more towards the minimum, that's for sure, because it's going to be cold. I believe this car has a resistive type heater, so it will use quite a bit of power. It doesn't have a heat pump, so it's not as efficient. And it drops, or it can drop under worst circumstances. Your mileage can drop to half of what it tells you. So that would be extreme circumstances. So, but we assume that charged to 146 miles as we have it now, we can always do our daily 60 miles and have a little to spare. So now that we're back home, I have to say we are pleasantly surprised by the car. It was pretty efficient. We could have made it with 2 charging stops only if we would have known the car better. We could have filled up to 100% in Spokane and made it all the way home in one shot. There was plenty of room for the 4 of us in there. The seats were comfortable. The entire drive was pretty comfortable. So now we just got to learn more about the car, and here soon we'll take it on another drive going from home to Plains, which will be interesting because there is really no charging stops. And with the 259 mile EPA range, that can cut it pretty close depending on the weather. It's getting colder now, we'll have snow soon, and that is a challenge for electric cars, especially with a resistive heater. So we'll see if we can do that. So make sure that you are subscribed to our channel and that you click the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the future videos. And if you like this video, if you got anything out of it, please give us a thumbs up. And if you know other people that like videos like that, feel free to share it with anybody. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.